Hello, welcome. So I'm not a YouTube reviewer. I happen to like magic. I got magic that I can't find a review for, so I'm going to do a really quick review. I'm going to try to make this one cut, not do a lot of edits or anything like that, and just try to keep it short. So what am I reviewing? The Everyday Wallet by Mark Traversoni, put out by Saturn Magic. It is a card wallet and an object to impossible location. $50 in the US. I got it on Vanishing Ink. I know Penguin also has it. I'm sure other sellers have it, your favorite magic shop. It's put out by Saturn, so obviously Saturn Magic in the UK has it. I'm not sure what the conversion is in pounds, but I know I paid $50 US, and I think that's basically what it costs everywhere in the US. Tutorial. It comes with a 30-minute tutorial. There's no full routines, but Mark Traversoni goes into what the wallet is, why he designed it, what it does, and kind of explains the ins and outs of it, and does give some ideas for working with it. But again, no full routine. So if you're a beginner, I would say something that has a full routine. I'm coming from the FPS wallet from Brent Braun. That has a lot of full routines and a lot more like in-depth, I'm new to this kind of thing, guide me type tutorial. But that's a minor thing. If you're not a beginner and you already have had a card to wallet, you have a routine that you use it, this wallet, I love it. So I will say I love it. I should have started with that. So I was coming from the FPS wallet, which I really, really love. And that is this. It's a bifold wallet. I'm a front pocket wallet kind of guy, and I was looking for a minimalist front pocket wallet. I will say that they are essentially the exact same size. So if you have access to the FPS wallet, you'll be able to see that they are almost a 1-for-1. This looks thicker because I have it filled up and I haven't been using this, so this is empty. But even when they're full, they're pretty much the same thickness. So this, though, being a bifold, doesn't feel like a true front pocket wallet. It feels, when you take it out, it almost feels to me like, why are you carrying that kind of wallet in your front pocket? Even though you can. And on the tutorial for the FPS, Brent Braun does go into carrying it in the front or the back pocket. Brings me to this, though. This I like a lot more because it feels like a true front pocket wallet, meaning that like everything's easily accessible. You don't have to open it or do anything with the exception of the zipper, but that makes sense. The cash would be there, right? So I like it a lot. I don't know, as far as quality and everything, I don't know how it's going to hold up. I've had it for a couple weeks now, but I will say that it, I guess maybe really just like a week now, but I have performed with it out in the real world and got great reaction. And it loaded nice and quick and everything was good. So it fits nicely in the front pocket. I have no issue carrying it there. It's easy to take stuff out. Just to go into this, like I said, I've had it for 1 week. So if you're doing something here, and now it's already loaded. So the wallet's here. I'm trying to demo this fast because I don't want to waste anyone's time, but you can easily show, oh, I have money in here, and I also have one card. They take it out. It's their card. It's pretty great. Cool thing, though, and this is something I've noticed. There's a like object to impossible location where it goes to an envelope and everything. I think the envelope's great, but it takes some setup. But if you're strolling, or if you want to repeat the same thing over and over, or if you want to do it on a whim, I think that just object to the wallet is similarly strong. So you have your favorite coin routine, you do the thing, you do this, and you have some attention over here, and just like that, you go, oh yeah, it's that coin. Oh, and another thing I noticed, if you do this slowly, you hear nothing. I'll try and get this. But on the third one, and then you can kind of, oh, I think there's something in there, and you can show, open it, and the coin can be signed, and the coin's in there. I think that's great. I think the envelope's not really necessary. I think it makes it more impossible, but I don't know how necessary it is for a layperson. And then same thing, if you have a ring on string routine, and as most people would, you probably end it with the Clifton ring move. Say, oh, hold the strings, whatever. I need a wand. I don't have a wand, but I do have my wallet. And magicians can use basically anything to, extend their magic, and you can do whatever pattern you want. And now it's gone. And oh, where could it be? I have this wallet. And inside is, I mean, you really got to fish it out, which is really realistic. It's in there. So people can take it out themselves if you don't mind them touching your money. You got to be a little careful. Maybe you'll figure out why you have to be a little careful, but it's definitely doable. So that's a quick review. I hope that's helpful for some people. If you have questions, drop them in the comments. I'm happy to help because I think this is insane that nobody's talking about this wallet. Nobody's buying this wallet. I have one other card to wallet, Josh Birch from Penguin. That's not a card to wallet like you might be thinking. Look it up if you want. That's a little bit smaller than this thin-wise, but it's actually a little bit longer. If I should have compared it, but it's really not much bigger. But it doesn't hold as much. Like this is truly, I can get away with it. I took my license out, so you creeps aren't trying to stalk me or anything. But just kidding. You're not creeps, I hope. But anyway, so it just lives in the front pocket, and it's great. And at any moment, you could do a ring to wallet, a coin to wallet, a card to wallet, and pretty much anything of the same or similar dimensions to the wallet. And I don't know why it's not being talked about more. This wallet is awesome. I've seen other pocket card wallets, and I've owned the other two I mentioned, but I've seen other ones. This is by far my favorite. If this holds up for at least a year, which I think it would, it seems like all the zipper is nice and smooth. There's no stitching issues, nothing like that. I can't imagine it won't hold up, but if for some reason it didn't, if I get a year out of this, I'd probably replace it. That's how much I like it after just a week. I've been doing things, I've been going out and just, oh, can I show you something? I show people, and like when you get to the wallet part, it's so smooth, and people are just like, what, how? Like you would imagine with a CTW, but it's money. It's smooth. It's one of the smoothest loads I've had, and I love it. So I was long-winded. Oh, 6.5 minutes. I have it on my watch. 6.5 minutes. I was shooting for 7, so I got another 30 minutes to just hang out. I'm going to count down to 7. No, I'm kidding. Bye.